Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. Dani Olmo gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, I certainly think, Peter, that he'll add more craft and guile to their attacking play.
And he's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's straight offside. Zanetti. And he's running through. Adriano. It's Adriano! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that was vital. Dani Olmo. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bruno Fernandes. Nice sequence of passes, this. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good-looking ball. Chips it through. And this is Adriano. He's found a way. Goes for a shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ah, good steal. He just read it. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Pato. Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. He's picked his way through. And that has been knocked clear. And the pass is intercepted. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And that has not gone well.
Pretty robust defending.
Dunk. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Knocks it out wide. And that's an excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Fabinho. Fabinho is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he get it through? Baresi cuts out the pass. Dani Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Olmo. Tchouameni clears. And it's with the keeper. Dunk. Bruno Fernandes. He's gone for goal! It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Zanetti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fabinho. Dani Olmo. Look at the space here. Oh, well played, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. It's run loose here. Oh, good ball. Looking for options. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And it's Beckham. Oh, that pass isn't the best. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. He's having a go! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Gets a good foot in there. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And they win it back again. Adriano is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be on. Beckham. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, easy pickings there. Adriano. And it's Kukçu. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Pass somewhat off target. That's really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. Bruno Fernandes looking understandably energised after his goal. Zanetti gets into a good position. Hoisted in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13, il numero 10.
Nicely spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Dunk is there, and he can pick it up. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Tchouaméni, Stojkovic.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Dani Olmo to Marquinhos. Bruno Fernandes. Into the last quarter of an hour. In with the challenge. Driving forward. Looking to play him in. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. De Bruyne pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Tchouaméni cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zanetti. Zanetti. And it's Fabinho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Bruyne. And he's managed to get free. It's Adriano! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Adriano! Oh, that is rather wayward. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Dunk. And time is up. Manchester United are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Alexander Pato clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. He gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Rijkaard. And it's Tonali. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Kukçu. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pirlo. Van Basten. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Shevchenko. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. In towards the back. Terrific header! Goal! Milan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Carvajal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kukçu. Kaká. Cafu. Pirlo. And he was quick to react. First quarter of an hour gone. That's an imaginative pass. And it's Roberto Carlos. Nesta calmly anticipates. Milan finding their passes. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Climbs up big! big! That's a half-decent try.
Nesta is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is good alertness. Van Basten. Now it's Kaka. Carvajal cuts it out. Kukçu. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Van Basten. Dani Olmo. And this is Pato. And it's Zanetti. And this is Pato. Pato unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chance, surely! He's scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Shevchenko. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Roberto Carlos. Fabinho. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, well played, well played. It's Pirlo! Just off target.
Pirlo certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Kukçu. Fabinho. Xavi Alonso. And it's Zanetti. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ah, he's given it away. The ball has bounced loose now. Fabinho. Kukçu. Showing great feet there. Looking for options for movement. Fired deep. It's a mighty effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Alexander Pato actually didn't.
And there's the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Van Basten. Kukçu is alert to the possibility. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Maldini spots it and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Looking for the run. Oh, it's Pirlo. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Kukcu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. Kukcu. Great defending, strong and determined. And he cuts out the supply. Fabinho. And it's Olmo. Can he get on the end of this? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Olmo. Chips it through. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Big chance! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get it through? And this is Pato. Tonali, ambitious ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaká. And the pass is intercepted. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Well read, nice interception. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball, good take. Xavi Alonso. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dani Olmo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking to play him in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Vi informiamo che si prevede traffico
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Fabinho, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team. Well, and it's been given away. He's had a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Nicely shaped ball. And he plays one through. Threads one in. Raul. And this is Batistuta. Xavi Alonso. Dani Olmo. Ball played for Kokchu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That has been cut short. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Zanetti. And it's Olmo. Can he get on the end of this? Now, can they get him away? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Here comes the cross. Oh, that was vital. This looks promising. Wonder goal! Manchester United! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Xabi Alonso. Pinches it off him. That is good alertness. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Carvajal. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Dani Olmo. Carvajal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. He can run onto that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good-looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Xabi Alonso. Dani Olmo, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's made its way to him. Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kukçu receives it in a good position here. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through the gears here. Manchester United are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
And a chance! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Manchester United go into the lead. Dani Olmo, that's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The ball goes, big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Xavi Alonso. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Dani Olmo. Pato. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Raul. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Danielson. He's got away. Elects to cross. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Kukçu. And this is Pato. It's Pato! Bebeto might just make this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kukçu. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Well read, nice interception. Now it's Pato. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Always onto this. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guardiola. Looking for options for movement. Nicely weighted ball. Guardiola. That's been cut out, well played. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Nice sequence of passes, this. No foul, says the referee. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Kukcu. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Xabi Alonso. Turns back here, probably the best option. Out for a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Danny Olmo. Number 8, Kukcu. Number
Gavi.
15,
Aims
Xabi
beyond the
Alonso.
defence.
Number 21,
That pass is somewhat less than ideal. Well,
Number
that's
5,
clear cut. It's a free kick.
Fabinho. Coming on the field, number 19,
And
Gavi.
he is going into that little
Number
black book.
13,
Well, this
Bruno
is worrying.
Fernandes.
He is not the sort of
Number
player who tends to
17,
stay down.
Pedri. Number 27, Silvestre. Number 7, Rijkaard. Substitution.
Knocks it into space. Has crossed into the middle. No way through, so Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bruno Fernandes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Rijkaard! Harmlessly behind. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Spread it left. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rijkaard. And this is Pato.
Minute has been
Had a
indicated.
foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Now it's Gavi. Oh, robust challenge. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for the run. Denilson. And the counter is on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Messi. Can he get it through? Shoots! Has another go! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find it different.
Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He can get that clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
They want to be quick to recover this. And for a moment, time stood still. And we have our very first corner. Climbs up it, in for the pieces! Goal! Manchester United! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's in plenty of space here. Takes a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Yamal, foot in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. Pato is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Tries a measured ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's made its way to him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fabinho. And here's Dani Olmo. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Xavi Alonso, spread neatly. Dani Olmo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Xavi Alonso. He won't be happy with that one. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Manchester United finding their passes. Carvajal, he's got away. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in space and looking for options. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Carvajal. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Rice. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hazard could try cutting inside here. Rice.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Rice. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Now it's Pato. De Paul. And it's Rice. Hazard. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That's a delicate pass. And that is expert. To Paul! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yamal. Dani Olmo. Now it's Pato. Can he get on the end of this? Well, played right into his path. And he's managed to get free. Decent chance! Goal! And this is getting better and better. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Akanji. Coming on to replace him.
And we're underway again.
Number 14, Selamat.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. The ball has bounced loose now. And that's a throw-in. Driving forward.
Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he's picked a big chance! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Xabi Alonso. And it's Xabi Alonso. Ball driven towards... Terrific header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Out for a throw. Dunk is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Flings in across.
That's good defensive concentration.
Well, that's an excellent interception. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Szoboszlai makes the interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Time and again they are repelled. Dani Olmo. Kirkchu. Just about up to the hour now. That has been slung wide.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Dani Olmo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Dunk. And it's Olmo. Passing nice and neat. Zanetti. Zanetti delivers. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Szoboszlai. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Dani Olmo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. Mosquera cuts out the pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Azar. Kukcu. Baresi. Fabinho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rice. No, he's just misjudged that one. Nice looking ball. Mosquera. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Szoboszlai. It's a good spell of possession, this. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Fabinho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Look at the space here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Szoboszlai. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a great position here. Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. Pass somewhat off target. That's a cute ball. Dunk gets over and intercepts. Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Timber. Pressing high and with purpose. Played out towards the right wing. Rice. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Just 5 minutes left. Xabi Alonso, who does have an assist to his name. He's found a way through, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 11, Yamal. Number 9, Azar. Number 8, Rodrigo de Paul. Coming on
It's
the
a
field.
mighty effort!
Number 10,
That's a half-decent try.
Number 13,
Raul certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Jolinton. Substitution.
Well-timed, excellent interception.
Has been
Vicious ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Locatelli. Mosquera. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And that gets things running.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
And here's Pato. Oh, that's nice. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps... Takes a shot! And he hits the net! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He rises! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Picked up, it's Adriano! He scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Dani Olmo! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Can he finish? Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Dani Olmo. Odo has a look and plays it forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Tries to pass it through. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes.
And the finish! He has done it! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Barcelona playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Rijkaard. And this is Shevchenko. Mateus. Looking for the run. Thinks about... He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rui Costa. Now he's got space here. That is good alertness. And this is Adriano. It's Adriano! Well, that has not gone well. Oh, well played, well sorted out. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Xavi Alonso. Some really good ball movement. Good ball, good take. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Rui Costa. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Pato. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dunk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kukçu. It's a really well-measured ball. And we hit half-time.
Manchester United are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. So we're just settling back into this second half. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's a key interception. Great vision. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Adriano. Mateus. Searching pass he's played there. Dunk. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Pato. And that is out of play. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Decent progress down the left. Cannavaro. Rui Costa is herring after that one. Fabinho. That looks a decent ball. Davids spots it and intercepts. Chiellini goes sliding in. Oh, it's a great ball here. Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rui Costa gets a foot in here, and this is Adriano. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And this is Pato.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Zanetti. Cannavaro tries to clear. Davids. Adriano.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Davids. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's found a way through. Now there's a fine ball. Looking for a chance! It's in! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 33.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Bebeto powering forward here. He's a sharp little ball here. Forlan. Probing pass. Ball looks... Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pull it. Pato. And he's only too happy to take that back. Fabinho. Now it's Pedri. That's been cut out, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Pato. He might be in here! Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, important interception. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Del Piero. And it's Hullet. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Forlan. Zanetti. That is ended up in no man's land.
Habrá 2 minutos
Time
de
added
descuento.
on will be 2 minutes. And he's forced to go back. Carvajal. Davids. And this is Pato. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Indonesia.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Rafael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter. He's tough in the tackle and a very good reader of the game.
Oh, shooting chance! Now, oh, he's been caught napping. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Best. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Just eases him off the ball. It's come to nothing. Now it's Pato. Threads one in. And a chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And it's Kaka. And this is Del Piero. Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Zanetti. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Del Piero. Still goalless at the moment. And here's Bellingham. And this is Adriano. Best. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely weighted ball. Varane makes the interception. Pirlo. Indonesia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Bellingham. Kokchu. Cute ball now. How decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, in he goes again! Goal! Manchester United! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege.
He's through, it's one-on-one, shot a goal! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Bellingham. Best. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And this is Adriano. Xavi Alonso. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a good position here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass is just off target. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Pato. Now it's Dani Olmo. Van Bronckhorst. And it's Kaka. Adriano. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance, surely!
away!
And yes, it's there! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please take this
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pings in across. Now it's Pato. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Kukçu. Nicely shaped ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He is through here. And that's a good ball. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Del Piero. And he's picked out the run. Tries a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Xavi Alonso.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Real chance here. Kukçu. Zanetti. And it's Olmo. Carvajal is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's Pirlo.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he was alert to it. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, what's he done? He's had a shot! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 15.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Number 5.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Coming on the field.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Number 17.
Oh, what? And the shot! He scores! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pedri! He scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that was vital. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Now there's a player with a silky pass.
He gets his head on it! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Dani Olmo is there, and he can pick it up. Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Belletti. Looks to the other side. Guti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now there's it's Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
In with the challenge. Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Belletti. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, easy pickings there. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Xabi Alonso promptly onto that, and that is that. Mateus picks it up out wide. Kukcu. Mateus gets a foot in here. Pull it. Looking to play him in. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Guti is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Pele. Baresi wins the duel this time. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's managed to get free. It's a promising position. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mateus. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's clever. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Xavi Alonso. Sporting trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way.
Shevchenko! And he's opted for the long pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that could set him on his way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's an imaginative pass. Kukcu. Fabinho. Ambitious ball here. And he's cut it out. Khan getting this one clear. Xavi Alonso. Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. He's being urged to shoot. Guti. That has ended up in no man's land. Dani Olmo. Looking for options for movement. Plays it in low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Now it's Shevchenko. Pull it. Guti here, and Guti! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, important interception. And now they can spring it. Great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Xavi Alonso driving on and making good progress. Now it's Pato.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Serginho. And it's Guti. Now it's Pele. There's the whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he welcomes it in, and he's searching, takes a shot! Shevchenko! This guy is class!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Sporting are in front now. Pato! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has put paid to that. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that has left him in a heap. Mateus, the man that is tenacity personified. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Pato. He's in space and looking for options. And this is Pato. Chance! Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Carvajal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Shevchenko! Oh, what has happened here? Well, now here's real chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Substitution for Manchester United.
They're up to 5 corners
Number
now.
22, Danny Olmo. Coming on to replace him is number 19, Gabby. Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Look at the space here. Mateus! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mateus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That looks a cracking ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Pinches it off him.
Sporting clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Plays the return pass. Hullet. Fabinho. Kukcu. Xavi Alonso. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hullet. Played into space out wide. Oh, played through for the wide man. Lovely bit of skill. Pings it across. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitution.
Kukcu. Fabinho.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played.
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. It's a sharp pass. And here's the chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it.
Has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. He won't be happy with that one. Belletti. And Bastoni. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Hello, attendees. This
Your final
is a
thoughts, Jim?
I've been in this position
announcement.
myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim. Well, that's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Now it's Pato. Dani Olmo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dani Olmo, and he's... Dani Olmo! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kukchu running with the ball. Big chance! Oh, taken with style. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can he finish? Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now, this could be a chance. Played out towards the right wing. So just a few minutes in, and already a lead that looks unassailable. Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that kill.
He's had a shot! It's... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's played into the... Terrific header! Neymar. Del Piero. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Olmo. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Del Piero. No, that's been intercepted. Zanetti. Baresi. Fabinho. And it's Xabi Alonso. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's well positioned here. Takes a shot! Off the post! Xabi Alonso. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! They've done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Mateus, and a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Zanetti. Fabinho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He has a look up. And it's Kukchu. Neymar. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Dani Olmo. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played. Howson plays a sharp little ball here. Pato. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar. Zola. For Szoboszlai. He's in a great position here. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And this is Zola. And this is Neymar. Xavi Alonso. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Zola. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is a little undercooked. And it's made its way to him. And it's Olmo. Szoboszlai. And it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. That's a shade optimistic. Fabinho. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Club America are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Fabinho. Can he get it through? Well, that's an excellent interception. The ball's gone astray. Del Piero.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He has found the way through. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
He has done it! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Cambio en el América. Número 8.
Club America can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Fabinho. And Dani Olmo. Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Fabinho is always scanning the pitch for targets. Dani Olmo. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Club America clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Zanetti gets across to intercept that. And it's Rice. Knocks it into space. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Se está realizando un cambio.
That's going in strongly.
Rice. And that has left him in a heap. Forlan. Oh, it's Rijkaard. Quality ball. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. And Del Piero! Goal! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Club America give them some real chance. Pedri. Threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Neymar. Looking to play him in. Nice interception, well timed. Gavi. Pato. Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it through. Del Piero. And it's Olmo. And this is Del Piero. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can he find a finish? Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away? Brilliantly cut out. And it's Olmo. Club America looking to pass their way through. Del Piero. And this is Zola. Goes for a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Dani Olmo. Neymar. Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he shoots! He's got away with one there. Pato. Well, that has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super find. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Rice tries to clear. Neymar. And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And, of course, the right service into the box.
Khan making himself the star of this show. Hard to believe, really, that he's already made it up to 300 appearances.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Dani Olmo looking for a runner. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's been cut out, well played. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great vision. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. First quarter of an hour gone. And this is Pato. Gerrard. Zanetti gets across to intercept that. Now it's Pato. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And it's Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? Kukçu. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've been given a corner. And we have our very first corner. That is great defending, so alert. And now they can spring out of defence.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Dani Olmo, he's had a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Dani Olmo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fabinho. Can he get it through? Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kukçu's cross. And it's Fabinho. And a chance! It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Some resolute defending there. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. His real chance! Against the crossbar. And he thumps it clear. Hernandez. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. That's a little off target. Threads one in. Fabinho is the team's great visionary. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hernandez. Gerrard. And here's Van Basten.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Fabinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a good foot in there. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And the shot! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Wonderfully smooth. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played into the box. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that has put paid to that. Messi wins the duel this time. It's played through for him. Face to face with the... Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Gerrard certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Dunk. And it's Zanetti. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred.
Oh, great feat, that.
Looking for options for movement. Ooh, a delicate chip through. And this is Van Basten. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Fabinho. Zanetti. Now it's Pato. Played out wide, and that pass just didn't quite work. And he's there to get it away. Fabinho.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Gerrard. He's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. Out towards the flank. That's Rudiger. Messi. And here's Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, big chance, must be! Shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard. expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Good ball, good take. Zanetti, the man synonymous with solidity. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. Incoming to big header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Zanetti. Looking for the run. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He slings it in. And he's what shoots! Oh, what has happened here? That pass has been well intercepted. Xavi Alonso.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, super ball!
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Rijkaard. Dani Olmo. And it's made its way to him. Gerrard. And that is a little undercooked. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, no joy this time. Fabinho. For Xavi Alonso. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Pato. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Alexander Pato demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
À leur place, le numéro 23, le numéro 13, le numéro 9, Scholes.
So here comes a substitution. Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Marquinhos. Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. 2 minutes to be added on. Not too much more here. And that's it. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Pato picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.